Commissioner, thank you very much for allowing us to ask you a few questions for our platform Capacity for Death. We would like to know, according to you, what did the European Union bring to the high-level forum on aid effectiveness? And on the other hand, what does the European Union bring back from the forum?
Well, I think it's at least four things that Union brings. One is results are not just technical results, it's also human rights and democracy. And there is a lot of arguing, is the document strong enough or not? I would always argue it is strong enough on this issue, and I think that is one validated from the European Union. Second, EU is very strong on Paris and Accra declarations. And it is true that Busan Declaration builds on it and builds new architecture, but never compromising on the other levels. Then the third is EU was always strong for country ownership, and it is a strong point in outcome declaration. And the fourth, well, EU is always for inclusive process. So I think because of our hard work, we have developed countries on board and also new donors. So I believe that for all the reasons we could be satisfied with what we have done here and investment we have made here.
Okay. And talking about results, the high-level forum in Busan focuses much more on results than the previous high-level forums. But how can we avoid focusing too much on short-term results and trying to understand what is the role of capacity development in building sustainable and long-term results?
Well, it's really was also of some discussion on one of the side events, and it's basically were very much discussed on MDG contract, I would say. The basic debate was about it, how to make that it's not only technical, but also there is political reforms reflected. But I believe the Commission's agenda for change and also new communication budgets would actually provide the answers that you should go in these processes that are complex processes with a vision also of political change that is supported definitely by indicators, but it's not only technical process, because sustainability is guaranteed by the democratic reforms and by the market reforms done in the countries. Otherwise it stays where it is. But I believe that it's two-way street. It's definitely from our side we should be much more proactive in discussing these support programs. But it's also from developing countries should be more proactive in delivering on sustainable change to their citizens, because what we are trying to do is support the action. We are not just providing the money for any purpose. Basically, we are providing money for the governments or government programs when they do necessary steps to increase delivery of support for the population, for health, for education, for other type of social services, and also for promoting country growth. I think Busan gave an additional incentive for us where we are looking particularly in the agenda for change. It is growth agenda, involvement of private sectors that is very much contested sometimes by civil society organizations, but it clearly says that we are not forever. There is no clear date when we leave this business, but we will be leaving one day, or we will stay in some niche, environmental protection, but we will not be doing geographic programs. And we are doing this differentiation now. It's less and less countries. In previous time we did in 150, now it will be less.